Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of the hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pulisic. Oh, sweet feet. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Saudi Arabia with the corner, there first. A header! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Hullet. Azar! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The goal scorer for Saudi Arabia.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Turkey are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a little off target. Couldn't squeeze it through. Saudi Arabia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0.
Substitution in progress.
Saudi Arabia making an early change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And this is Rivaldo. Chance! And he's stuck it away. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Turkey restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Camavinga calmly anticipates. Pulisic. And here's Azar. He's shifting through the gears here. Has a look and plays it forward. Now that's well seen too. And here's Messi. Rivaldo is there to clear. And claimed it back swiftly. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shevchenko. Oh, good climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Pedri. Saudi Arabia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Pulisic. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now he's off and running. No, that's been intercepted. Saudi Arabia have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. And Gullit! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Al-Ghanam. And he's forced to go back.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Now it's Azar. Tries to pass it through. And this is Gullit.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. It's a pretty loose pass. Pulisic going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Gullit! Roberto Carlos with the clearance.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Beckham is herring after that one. Pulisic. Now it's Azar. And this is Gullit. And it's Pedri. Messi. Gullit. And the shot! Roberto Carlos lays it forward. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Beckham. And that brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
And a quick announcement.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Saudi Arabia are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So let's get the ball rolling. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Good ball over the top. And smartly reclaimed. Nicely weighted ball. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rivaldo knocks it into space, looking to play him in. Beckham with the cross, tries to get it clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good progress on the left. Konate makes the interception. Looking for the run. Shevchenko in acres of space out wide. Beckham has it out wide and in space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Turkey appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Played with speed from back to front. And they're quick to get it back. Semedo gets across to intercept that.
The attendance for this match
Good spread.
was 80,953.
It's Beckham.
That's going in strongly.
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that's well spotted. Rivaldo, who does have an assist to his name, tries to play it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Roberto Carlos. Another chance from a corner.
Substitution for Turkey, number 20.
So changes afoot here,
Mbappe.
and from both sides.
Number 18, Shevchenko. Number 11, Rivaldo. Coming on the field, number 7, Son Heung-min. Number 45, Osman. Number 14, Kukçu. Substitution.
And it's been taken short. Can he finish? Oh, he's been flattened there. Saudi Arabia have the chance to go the other way. Could be danger here. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Substitution for Turkey, number 6, Nelson Semedo. Coming on to replace him is number 12, Khan. Substitutions taking place.
Pullet with a real chance here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. And he's managed to get rid. And he thumps it clear. But they've got it again. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Brilliantly cut out.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's going to go a long way. Vinicius Junior plays it across. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Saudi Arabia have their second corner now. He leaps for it! And that really should have been that.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
That looks a decent ball. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now he's got space here. Chips it through. Koundé. Varane gets over and intercepts. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga. Osimhen is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Saudi Arabia, moments now away from seeing this one out. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside.
Substitution for Turkey, number 24.
Turkey are making a change now.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Osimhen. Picked out Son Heung-min! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pulisic can clear it away. And here's Osimhen. Camavinga.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's picked his way through. Zakaria. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Osimhen's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And we're done. Saudi Arabia proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
We are glad to inform you that today's
final thoughts, Jim?
programs
Well, it was
are available
engaging,
from
if
stands
not
located
an edge
by
of your
the
seat
gates.
encounter,
I'm
and
sure they will make
importantly,
fine souvenirs.
it offered the right result.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
We're up and running then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front...
Goes for a shot! And that is well cleared. Not the most accurate pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Rivaldo.
Now it's Beckham. Showing good feet. In towards the back. Towering header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's intervened well there. Rivaldo tries to play it through, and the pass is intercepted. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Roberto Carlos tries to pass it through. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Ambitious ball here. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, that's well spotted. And this is Shevchenko. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi going after that. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Hullet. And this is Messi. Nice bit of trickery. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Koundé is there to clear. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Saudi Arabia still without a single shot on target. Now that's well seen too. Quality ball. Dembele is onto it in a flash. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Rivaldo. He can run onto that. And this is Cruyff. Lovely bit of skill. Drills one in. Van der Ven getting this one clear. Chance here to counter. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Elects to cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Mbappe deals with that comfortably. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. Nicely weighted ball. Dembele. Chance, surely! It's there! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
The goal scorer for Saudi Arabia after 34 minutes is number 10, Ousmane Dembele.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Varane calmly anticipates. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Dembele is wide and looking to get onto this. And this is Hullet. And he's quick to return it. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Saudi Arabia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nicely shaped cross. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tidy finish. With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he's there to get it away. Nelson Semedo. And that signals the end of the first period. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Please be reminded that drinking is
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Saudi Arabia ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And we get things going again. Rafinha, he's found some space. Rafinha! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Flashes it across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That's a sharp pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well timed. Excellent interception. Matheus Nunes. Threads one in, and the through ball, and Messi! It's bounced back off the post, and that's another fine save. Nelson Semedo, and it's Rivaldo. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. No, that's been intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Courtois claims comfortably.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Dembele. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Turkey, number
Corner
20,
number 2 then.
Mbappe. Number 11, Rivaldo. Number 18, Shevchenko. Coming on the field, number 7.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Number 94, Talisca. Number 45, Osman.
Van de Ven.
Substitution in progress.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And again! And there's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Saudi Arabia now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Zakaria with the clearance. And this is Hazard. And now they can spring out of defence. Talisca. Great defending, strong and determined. Maldini clears. Distributed tidily. Looking to play him in. And it's Beckham. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vieira. And this is Hazard. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, that pass isn't the best. Turkey do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Hazard. Talisca. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's having a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Nelson Semedo goes back to front. That is good alertness. Kaká. Now, can they get him away? Vieira. It's Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Hullet. He is through here. Talisca. Kaká. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Rafinha might just make this. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Pretty robust defending.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Too close for comfort. And smartly reclaimed. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Great chance here from position A1.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Beckham! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought it's...
And there goes the final whistle.
Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
Your reflections then, Jim.
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.